If you'd like to express your opinion on an issue that concerns you, Channel 4 invites you to send your letters to Talk Back, Post Office Box 400, Nashville 37202.
Hi, this is David Bowie, and I wish you a very happy Christmas and a peaceful New Year.
Tonight, on a special holiday edition of Friday Night Videos, the network television premiere of Michael Jackson's Thriller. An exclusive interview with Paul McCartney.
This idea of when the Beatles broke up of being, we became sort of almost enemies for a time, you know. But I knew we weren't.
World premiere video from the Rolling Stones. Brand new videos from the Police. Lionel Richie. And John Cougar Mellencamp. Special holiday videos from David Bowie and Hall & Oates, plus exclusive Christmas messages from Phil Collins of Genesis, Robert Plant, Roger Daltrey and Kenny Jones of The Who, and Bill Wyman of the Rolling Stones. Tonight's telecast begins with the network television premiere of Michael Jackson's long-awaited Thriller.
Hello, this is Phil Collins here from Genesis, and I'd like to wish everybody out there watching and listening a very, very happy Christmas and a very, very happy New Year.
Say, a funny thing happened when I started to play Congo Bongo. Hey, these nuts are crazy. Who are these guys? Hey, fellas, let's not get carried away. Oh, no! Maybe I'll go for a swim. On second thought, maybe I'll go for a walk. Hey, lady, this is a one-way street. Hey, that's the guy I've been looking for. Congo Bongo from Sega. It lasts a long, long time.
In the Black Forest, where dappled sunlight reflects on chilling waters of the Rhine, there is a Black Tower. Black Tower, the brilliantly distinct white wine. Light, soft, with a golden burst of flavor from a happy mingling of grape and earth and sun. Black Tower, the imported white wine, in the towering black bottle. Because the taste so impressive, the bottle had to be too. Black Tower, the white wine in the black bottle.
Hey, Tommy Lasorda. How do you spell relief?
Roger, I love to eat, but I don't always manage my stomach right. For heartburn, I spell relief R-O-L-A-I-D-S.
Wherever I am, for heartburn, it's R-O-L-A-I-D-S.
Rolaids really does spell relief.
Like a sponge, Rolaids antacid medicine consumes 100% of the acid required to give millions 100% relief.
With that batting average, it's R-O-L-A-I-D-S.
For millions of Americans, Rolaids spells 100% relief.
A flash camera for Paul, a radio for Linda, and the Energizer for all.
The Energizer. Of all leading battery brands, nothing outlasts the Energizer from Eveready. Nothing outsnaps it. Nothing outadds, outruns, outplays, outshines, outlasts it. Nothing.
Tonight's one long night. I need the Energizer, too.
The Energizer. Energize for life. Long life.
Energize me.
Video from one of the world's top artists, The Police, with Wrapped Around Your Finger.
This is Robert Plant, wishing you all a very Merry Christmas and a happy holiday. And do you know what Boxing Day is?
That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell.
Give us your special cargo. Nissan technology can handle it. The Sentra wagon, over 60 cubic feet of hauling, sprawling space, harnessed to a high-mileage Hemi-head power plant. The Sentra is a wagon wonder from Nissan. It is major motion.
Come alive, come and drive. Major motion from Nissan.
At your Datsun dealer.
This Christmas, I got something special for the people who helped me get where I am. Mom and Dad. Buying diamond jewelry was new to me, so I went to Zales. They're diamond experts. with everything for Christmas, from rings to watches to pendants, all backed by Zales' 90-day refund policy. Mom and Dad will say I gave them too much, but nothing could compare to what they've given me.
Zales, the diamond store, is all you need to know for Christmas.
This bud's for you. There's no one else who does it quite the way you do. So here's to you. For all you do, the king of beers is coming for all you. This bud's for you. For all you. This bud's for you. For all.
Do you have anything in aviation?
The Army's most technical training
Are there any openings in communications?
is also the Army's most popular training.
I'd really like computers.
So it pays to have a reservation.
Electronics.
If you qualify, you can get a guaranteed reservation for the training you want up to 12 months in advance, even if you're still in high school.
All that you can be.
We'll see you after graduation.
You can do
This is great.
in the arms.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Our private reel tonight is on the most successful popular music composer ever, with 62.
No, I don't write any particular way. Never found a formula. Nor did John and I ever find one. In fact, we weren't looking for one, because it's dangerous. You know, if you find a formula, you think you've got one, and you haven't, because things change, you know. And we always used to say if we could find a formula, we'd bottle it, you know, but we could never do that. We always just, you approach songs differently each time, really. Sometimes I'll sit down like a workman about to build a wall, you know. Da-dun, yep, and off we go, and I just go into it and try to write a song. It's nearly always the ones you fall out of bed and you hear a song in your head. That's how I wrote yesterday, you know, I just kind of had a piano by my bed. Just got out of bed and thought, what is that, you know? I dreamed it. And we just made a film, feature film for a cinema called Broad Street, or Give My Regards to Broad Street. And in that there's a song called No Values, which I heard the Stones do in a dream. You know that moment you're just waking up out of a dream? Just at the end of the dream, there were the Stones, and they were just singing it on. And I was like, oh, great, yeah, I love this song. And I woke up and I thought, they've never done it. But I knew the whole song, you know, so I wrote it down. I mean, it can come the strangest ways, but I just don't knock it, you know, and just, you know, just I allow it to happen. Re-recording songs from the early days of the movie, because what had happened is after the split up of the Beatles, I hadn't wanted to be really get too heavily into Beatles stuff, you know, but I reached a point where I thought, well, but I wrote or helped write those songs, and I really liked them at the time, and I really like them still. You know, I still like the songs. They're great. And I realized I was denying myself the opportunity to sing them, you know. If it had been anyone else, he sings his old songs and his new songs, or anybody, you know. Because of the split-up, I think the divorce kind of thing was in there, you know, like, I'm never going to sing another of those, mate. You know, which was just stupid, really. And I found I really liked them, and I liked doing them. And I had another chance to sing them again, you know, and I wasn't so much trying to better them or anything. I don't think you can really better originals, because they're just from the time, and there's something special about the whole thing. Kind of example would be that I just immediately would remember that I just couldn't have done myself, would be something like when we were writing the song off Sgt. Pepper album called It's Getting Better, and I was plonking out the main melody. It's getting better all the time. And John was sitting with me, and he said it couldn't get much worse. And I just couldn't have ever done that. That was him, you know, and that was brilliant.
Knowing
You know, the truth of the matter is, when John died, it was so weird, I think, for everyone. And obviously, for those of us who are near to him, it was doubly, triply weird, you know. And then there was the obvious sort of thing that, is anyone going to write a song about John? Because obviously, certainly, we all felt deeply enough. And normally, when we felt deeply enough, we committed it to song. And so I was sort of wondering whether I was going to do it. But I thought, well, I'm not going to just sit down and try to do it. You know, I'll just, if anything comes sometime, I'll do it. And I was just one day just sitting quietly in this little room, you know, with my guitar, and these chords started coming out, and I started just sort of doing these thoughts as if I was talking to myself, to John, about our relationship and stuff. And obviously one of the things that had been funny for me was this idea of when the Beatles broke up of being, we became sort of almost enemies for a time, you know. But I knew we weren't, and I know actually for a fact that he knew we weren't too, because independent of each other, we'd always talk nicely about each other. But there was the pride thing of two men, you know, and it's very difficult business, all of that. So anyway, it all started to come out in this song, and there was I kind of, you know, sitting there doing this thing, feeling very emotional and stuff. And I finished it all, and so that was the hardest bit, really, just getting it out, doing it.
When we come back, our next 6 videos will be Pipes of Peace presented by Paul McCartney, Lionel Richie's just released Running with the Night, world premiere video from the Rolling Stones, the conclusion of our exclusive interview with Paul McCartney.
Never again, said Ringo.
Brand new video from John Cougar Mellencamp, and a rarely seen holiday video from David Bowie.
Janie is a winner. And now, everybody knows it.
You won't have to see me cry. Tell me a lie.
Everybody knows Janie Fricke is a winner. And everybody loves Love Lies, the new Janie Fricke album, including Let's Stop Talking About It on Columbia Records and Cassettes.
Available at all sound shops and Portacall.
The games are here in '84. The world is knocking at our door. Lots of hard work to do, but you know we'll come through, 'cause there's something big waiting for you. Coke is it, the biggest taste you've ever found. Coke is it, the one that never lets you down. Coke is it, the most refreshing taste around. Coke is
Feel that clean. Feel it. Feel it.
Feel it.
It's a clean so clean you can feel it. Discover a clean so revolutionary no soap is able to match it. It's Zest Deodorant Bar. A better way to clean. See, Zest rinses away cleaner. Soap can't do that. In water you can see the difference, and you can feel the difference. Zest. A clean so clean you can feel the difference.
Give us your special cargo. Nissan technology can handle it. The Sentra wagon, over 60 cubic feet of hauling, sprawling space, harnessed to a high-mileage Hemi-head power plant. The Sentra is a wagon wonder from Nissan. It is major motion.
Come alive, come and drive. Major motion from Nissan.
At your Datsun dealer.
In 1959, the National Broadcasting Company brought together an esteemed group of scientists, writers, comedians, and lawyers to create a TV show so daring, so original, that only now, 25 years later, can it be shown to you, the American public. The new show, coming Friday nights, 1984.
You know, quality and integrity were important words to John Sevier, Tennessee's first governor, and his way of thinking is still reflected by his family. So when Bob and John Sevier started Sevier Brothers Tire and Auto Centers here in Nashville, they made a commitment to deliver the finest, most dependable automotive service that this area has to offer. And they selected Goodyear tires for their consistent quality and competitive pricing. Sevier Brothers Tire and Auto Centers have come a long way in recent years, and their customers are happy to say they're still following the family's advice.
I ain't exactly what you call a magazine expert, but I know what people buy. These babies sell like nobody's business. I've seen them come, I've seen them go too. This here's a peach of a buy. You got your whole TV shebang right inside. Everything worth watching. And when you're a busy old geezer like me, You don't have time to miss the good stuff.
TV Guide, on sale now wherever magazines are sold.
You couldn't be there when one very special birthday changed little Charlie Mac's life. But you can be there when Charlie brings color to Channel 4 Sports.
You got to be there. Yeah, seen at 6 and 10 there. What a team there. Turn to Channel. Be there.
Be there.
Hello, Nashville.
Be there.
In the Piece of Peace video, we were trying to recreate an event that happened in 1914, where there was a Christmas Day truce between the German and British in France, where the soldiers themselves decided to stop fighting for a day, and they played football and exchanged cigarettes and drink and chocolate and etc. And we liked the idea because it kind of symbolized that people themselves don't really want to fight each other. It's just the events that sort of take over. So it seemed like a nice idea to me and the film director to use that in a modern context with a modern song to sort of show that it's always been happening and it's still happening. That these war situations that people don't really like participating in, I don't think.
Hi, I'm Roger Daltrey, and I'd like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Get your skin shine up, grab a stick of juicy fruit. The taste is gonna move you. Move you up, move you out. The taste is gonna move you when you pop it in your mouth. Juicy fruit is gonna move you. It's got a taste, it gets right to you. Juicy fruit, the taste is gonna move you. Take one step, you know it's gonna move you. Shoes so soft, you know it's gonna move you. Taste like this, you know it's gonna move you. Gonna move you to your left, gonna move you to your right. Juicy fruit is gonna move you 'cause the taste is out of sight. Juicy fruit is gonna move you. It's got a taste, it gets right to you. Juicy fruit, the taste is gonna move you.
John Travolta is one of a kind. Olivia Newton-John is one of a kind.
Can you believe it?
It took a twist of fate to make them two of a kind.
We won't do anything you don't want to do.
It's gotta be a strange twist of fate, telling me to head that way.
Two of a kind, rated PG. Now playing at a selected theater near you.
You're about to see the Ford Ranger leap to new heights in quality. Based on a survey of owner-reported problems during the first 3 months, Ranger quality was unbeaten by any major small truck maker. And Ranger has V6 power, more horsepower than Chevy S10 of the imports, and a wider cab than any small truck. For toughness, horsepower, and unbeaten quality, it's Ranger down-to-earth tough. The best-built American trucks are built. Ford Tough.
In a video directed by Bob Giraldi, here's Lionel Richie with Running with the Night.
Hi, this is Lionel Richie. To all of my friends watching Friday night videos, I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and the happiest of New Years.
There's perhaps only one 10-minute dinner you'd serve with a 10-year-old wine. Le Menu frozen dinners. Each Le Menu is perfectly planned, like tender chicken parmigiana with fettuccine alfredo and Italian green beans. But it's worth remembering, Le Menu also goes well with just water. Le Menu dinners from Swanson.
I can't forget you. Blue Stratos, man, Blue Stratos.
thrills, kind of dangerous. He lives fast, plays hard, hard to forget. Blue Strato Slam. Tonight is the time, your adventure will be mine. Living fast, playing hard, hard to forget.
Blue Strato's cologne for the adventurous man.
Hard to forget.
Beautiful skin begins with clean. Clean is what Noxema means. Beautiful skin begins with Noxema.
Noxema really cleans, digs up dirt and oil, yet never dries.
How come you look so fresh and pretty?
Must be the morning air.
Beautiful skin begins with Noxema.
Wash with medicated Noxema skin cream every day.
Captain, an Earthling ship is attacking.
Send out the saucer.
Too late, Captain. He shot them down.
Dispatch the hopping droids.
It's no use, Captain. He's attacking the mothership.
Quick, put him on the screen. Oh, they ugly. Buck Rogers, Planet of Zoom, from Sega.
Hello, I'm Bob. I'm Mark. We're from Rego Park, New York. I'm the winner of New York's WAPP Friday Night Videos contest. It's our great pleasure to present the world premiere live version of the Rolling Stones, Under Cover of the Night.
Hi, this is Eddie Grant, and I'd like to wish you the happiest of Christmases.
Hello, Nashville, be there.
You can see anything you want to see there.
You can be anything you want to be there.
Say hello there with the greatest shows there, but you've got to be there. Yeah, seen at 6 and 10 there. What a team there. You can start your day with Ralph. Take your lunch with magazine. Don't you channel 4 there. Be there. You've got to be there. Yeah, 3 is company there. A wink you'll see there.
There's a feeling in the air that you can't get anywhere.
But you have to be there. Be part of our family there. Hello, Nashville.
Be there.
You'll be you and me there.
Got you covered, Nashville.
See what you want to see there. Channel 4 there. Be there.
You take out that garbage like I asked?
Come on. In every moment, somewhere there's some magic waiting there and hoping to be found. Life's ordinary moments are waiting for your magic. Turn 'em around, turn 'em around, turn 'em around.
Hey! Are you guys having a pillow fight? Because I sure would hate to miss a good pillow fight.
Sometimes the best times don't start out that way. Let love turn them around. From the Mormons, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Wednesday's Hang On, comedy lovers. Meet the electrifying Judge Harry T. Stone, a man whose court has its ups and downs.
Gotcha.
Where justice is a real toss-up.
Heads again. It's your lucky day. Could be yours too.
Coming Wednesday, January 4th. Surprise! Night Court.
Feel that clean. Feel it. Feel it.
Feel it.
It's a clean so clean you can feel it. Discover a clean so revolutionary no soap is able to match it. It's Zest Deodorant Bar. A better way to clean. See, Zest rinses away cleaner. Soap can't do that. In water you can see the difference, and you can feel the difference. Zest. A clean so clean you can feel the difference.
The 19th annual Trees of Christmas exhibit to benefit Cheekwood's Botanical Gardens and Fine Arts Center begins December 3rd through 29th, closed the 24th and 25th. Cheekwood's Trees of Christmas takes a magic carpet to Europe, visiting snow castles in 15 countries. The Victorian England tree symbolizes Christmas at Balmoral Castle, where Queen Victoria and Prince Albert enjoyed many happy holidays. 2 new trees have been added to this year's collection, the Tree of Wales and the redesigned Hungarian tree. For more information, call 356-3308.
Hey, Vern, before you go in the lake, check it out. You know what these are, Vern? These are life jugs. They're jugs for saving lives. And you'll see them all this summer around public lakes and swimming areas from shore to shining shore. If you see somebody in trouble, Vern, you grab them by this little loop here and you toss it out to them. They're for saving lives, Vern, and they really work. But you're not supposed to play with them, Vern. You're supposed to play with it.
Be there.
And but that was good fun. Later on, we got into promo films, and we did things like Strawberry Fields and Penny Lane, and those were great. Those were like the beginnings of the kind of video things, really, you know. And it was crazy. On Penny Lane, I think it was, we had these red hunting jackets on. Don't know why. The director said, "Put these jackets on." Yes, sir. So we got up on these big white horses, and none of us could ride. None of us had any clue, you know. And Ringo was quite frightened of these great, huge steeds, you know, we were on. And he said, "Just walk through this little archway, through there, and out of frame." Fine, you know, and he didn't tell us what to do when you got out of frame, and the horses went, "Yeah! Whoa!" And about 3 miles later, we were trying to run them into trees and stuff. Oh! So that was all I remember about that one, just being taken for about a mile's run on the back of some white, mighty steed. "Never again," said Ringo. He rang me up originally on Christmas Day last year, I think. And I didn't believe it was him. I just got this phone call out of the blue, and nobody had set it up at all. So I wasn't sure whether it was him at all. And eventually I believed it was him. And he said he wanted to come over to England and write some hits, as he put it. So that sounded good and keen and positive, and I'm an admirer of Michael's anyway. So I said, great, you know, come on over. Come on down. Director Bob Giraldi had the whole idea, so he knew what he was going to do. And it was very much Bob's idea. And Michael and I were both up for working together, and it was very professionally handled, you know, so that all it really needed was for us to get out there and perform and have a good time. But with Michael, it's not really work. It's just, it's more like play, you know. Which is like when you start off in the business or with a group, and so they say, well, we play together. It's the word you use with music, isn't it? He plays. What does he do for a living? He plays. And in this instance, that's what it was, really. We were just playing around for 3 days. We had a lot of fun. And I think it showed. Kind of power. I don't like wasting it. And, you know, when people tell you that your records sell in Russia or in Lebanon or all over the world, I like to try and put in a subtle message, kind of saying, we're like you, you know, hello there. You know, we're not all like, you know who. And, you know, we're not all out to sort of find military solutions to stuff. I don't know if we can change the world. It seems to me, though, that things do change, but they change very slowly. So that in the 60s, people were fighting about civil rights. And although it's not arrived completely, and, you know, what everyone dreamed for isn't just here, it's a lot nearer than it ever was. And you find now people have got rights, and women, for instance, you know, the female liberation thing. You go through a big mess, but you do actually get to a place where it's a little bit better. And so through things like I do, I just hope to encourage people without preaching, hopefully.
Def Leppard, ZZ Top, Tom Petty, The Pretenders, and Peter Schilling.
Stephen King, John Carpenter, 2 great masters of terror, have teamed up to take you for a ride.
I knew a guy had a car like that once. The
killed himself in it.
Christine, based on the best-selling novel by Stephen King, rated R. Now playing at a theater near you.
To lose weight, these dieters chose Slim Fast over Cambridge.
I chose Slim Fast to lose weight. It's much more delicious than Cambridge, just like a chocolate shake.
I picked the Slim Fast diet plan, and I lost weight. It has more protein than Cambridge, plus fiber and bran.
I chose Slim Fast, and I lost weight. It costs less than Cambridge, and the taste, terrific.
Get Slim Fast, the delicious way to lose weight.
Police ECA, this is Army 212, 7 miles northwest, low fuel, heavy weather.
Army 212, radar contact, turn right, heading 150.
With a fog-bound helicopter hanging on your every word. It doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman, only that you're good.
Slowly.
Roger.
Overlanding threshold.
Be all that you can be.
Thanks for your help.
Roger.
You can do it in the Army.
Now there's a longer-lasting flavor in new Dentine. How long will the flavor last?
Till the cows come home.
Possibly an eternity. Longer than I did.
Dentine's been improved. New Dentine has longer-lasting flavor, so you can brush your breath even longer.
Commander Miller, how long will the flavor last you? Oh, about 3 million miles.
Here's a brand new video from the man voted best rock pop vocalist at the American Music Awards, John Cougar Mellencamp.
Yo ho ho, Daddy-O. Stray Cats would like to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
The West has always been a place where a man went to prove himself. This spirit has been captured in Chaps, the cologne by Ralph Lauren. Chaps isn't just for men who ride horses. It's for men everywhere who are strong and proud, who are living their lives with a feeling of independence. Chaps, the cologne by Ralph Lauren, the spirit of the West that's everywhere today.
Star Trek, the game. A game so challenging, you need this combat control panel to play it. Take command of the Starship Enterprise as you battle your way through unknown sectors. Blast Klingons. Raise your shields. Watch for space mines. Is this the most challenging game in the galaxy?
It's inhuman.
Star Trek from Sega.
In the past, curling irons were instruments that tortured your hair until it behaved. But now, Clairol's invented a gentler method of persuasion, the remarkable new Clairol Custom Care Curler and Brush. Instead of hot metal, there's a revolutionary surface as soft as velvet that caresses your hair into an ocean of curls and gives you a beautiful way to unwind. The new Clairol Custom Care Curler and Brush. Clairol made them velvet soft, so you'll never have to be hard on your hair.
A fine wine is a perfect balancing of taste. So is a fine dinner. Le Menu. Each Le Menu has 3 carefully orchestrated foods, like beef sirloin tips in mushroom and wine gravy, seasoned O'Brien potatoes, and broccoli with cheddar cheese sauce. Le Menu frozen dinners from Swanson. So extraordinary, you dare serve them with a vintage wine.
Everybody feels very strongly about Ronnie. Everybody knows him over the years. Some are more familiar with him than others. But he's an extraordinary young man, and he generates a lot of very good feeling. And also, of course, he's being a successful musician in his own right, having been a successful musician in his own right. All the other musicians relate to him even more strongly, even if they don't know him very well. And it's very much a case of, therefore, but for the grace of God go I think. It was a remarkable opportunity for all these individual musicians to play with each other. They all respect each other as musicians tremendously. And an opportunity like this doesn't come across very often. In fact, I don't really think it's ever happened quite like this before. So there were two levels on which everyone enjoyed it.
Hi, this is Bill Wyman of the Rolling Stones.
Kenny Jones of The Who.
We'd like to wish you all a very happy Christmas.
I'd like to thank everybody for supporting ARMS and this tour.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Hello, my name is Ronnie Lane. I'd like to wish you a very happy Christmas and a happy New Year. And thank you for supporting ARMS, the Action for Research into Multiple Sclerosis, which incorporates the hyperbaric oxygen treatment. I thank you very much.
I'd like to say to all my friends in America, thank you for watching, and I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a very peaceful New Year.
You can pick up any soap, but can any soap pick you up?
Coast is a kick.
Oh, that's sense.
Coast is a kick.
Lots of lavender.
Invigorating.
Exciting.
Elating feeling of clean.
My eyes have been opened.
Coast is a kick.
Ooh.
Coast is a kick.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Coast is a kick.
Who puts the ooh in shampoo?
Prel does, that's who.
Yeah, Brown puts the ooh in shampoo.
Rich Formula Prel gives you special silkeners you can actually feel while you shampoo. And hair that feels rich and thick and terrific after. Prel puts the ooh in shampoo. Ooh. Puts it in a special formula for dry hair, too.
Yeah, Brown puts the ooh in shampoo. Raise your hand.
You got it.
Raise your hand.
You know it. You feel confident, secure.
Raise your hand.
You feel dry now.
Raise your hand.
You know why now.
Raise your hand if you're sure.
You've got it. That sure, secure, confident feeling. Because each Sure gives you enough protection to help feel dry all day.
Confident, dry and secure. Raise your hand if you're sure.
Rated R. Now playing at a selected theater near you.
Thanks for watching. See you next week. On behalf of all of us here at Friday Night Videos, we want to wish you the happiest of holidays and a peaceful new year. From New York, this is Nick Michaels for Friday Night Videos.
So this is Christmas. For weak and for strong.
Saturday on the Yellow Rose. The power, the drama, and the passion.
I've always wondered what that'd be like.
The Yellow Rose, Saturday.
Playoff excitement begins as the Denver Broncos battle the Seattle Seahawks in the AFC wildcard game, Saturday on NBC.
Last name, please.
Claus, Santa Claus.
Wife's name?
Mrs. Claus.
And place of employment?
Well, the whole wide world. I have to deliver gifts over the whole wide world, but I'm not too busy to give blood this Christmas. How about you?
You know, it only takes an hour, and your one donation can help save as many as 4 lives.
So give the best gift of all this holiday season. Give blood, the gift of life. Thanks.
Discover the magical world of Christmas at the second annual benefit for the Hendersonville 100 Club. It's an event filled with the fantasy of Christmas. And there's even more this year, with thousands and thousands of lights and magical sights for kids of all ages. You're invited to recapture the real spirit of Christmas at 20 Cities' annual benefit for the Hendersonville 100 Club. Now open nightly through January 1st from 6 to 9 p.m.
Hello, Nashville. I'm Lori Ann Crook.
And I'm Charlie Chase. Join us for a great lineup of stars.
And all the latest country news on This Week in Country Music.
Saturday at 5:30 here on Channel 4.
Hello, Nashville.
Be there.